And now, marine weather around Alaska.
Small craft advisories on the central coast here for southeast winds or east-southeast winds, 25 to 30 knots. For the north coast, east-southeast at 15 knots. And along Prince of Wales Island coastline, southeast at 20. And for Clarence Strait, south winds 20 knots. Small craft advisories for Stevens Passage. For southeast winds at 30 knots with 6-foot seas. Lynn Canal southeast at 15. And then for Monday, light variable winds, all areas of the Panhandle, both over the inside waters and out along the outer coastline, just 5 to 10 knots. Seas running 2 feet over the inner channels, and anywhere from 4 to 5 feet out along the coast. And for Prince William Sound, north winds 15 knots for the day Sunday. Cook Inlet about the same, northerlies 10 to 15 knots, 3-foot seas. Small craft advisories for Kamishak Bay and the Barren Islands, northwest at 30 knots forecast there. And for the North Gulf Coast, north to northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. Then for Monday, light variable winds, Prince William Sound, the North Gulf Coast, Barren Islands, Kamishak Bay, and for Cook Inlet, southwest at 10. Kodiak Island tomorrow, small craft advisories, northwest winds 25 knots, 4 to 5-foot seas, and variable to northwesterlies for the Alaska Peninsula at 10 to 15 knots. Bristol Bay, northwest 15 knots, seas 3 feet. And for Monday, for the peninsula, north to northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, light variable winds for Kodiak Island at 10 knots with seas 2 to 3 feet. Bristol Bay, winds will be northwest at 15 with 1-foot seas. And for the entire Aleutian chain, you don't see this too often in the forecast. Light variable winds at 10 knots with seas running 2 to 4 feet from Shemya to Unalaska. And then for Monday, for the eastern Aleutians here, we've got north to northwest winds at 15 knots. Adak stays light and variable. And then winds from Kiska to Shemya pick up from the south and southeast at 20 knots. And for the southwest coast, St. Lawrence Island, west winds 15 knots for Sunday. And for Norton Sound, southwest at 10. St. Matthew Island, southwest winds 20 knots and southeast at 15 for the Pribilof Islands. For the day Monday, variable winds for the Pribilofs, only at 10 knots, west 15 for St. Matthew Island, west 15 for St. Lawrence Island and the Yukon Delta coast, northwest 15 for Kamishak Bay, and a light northwest breeze for Norton Sound. Up along the eastern Beaufort Sea coast tomorrow, south to southeast breeze at 10 knots, northwest at 10 for the western and central coast, and the Chukchi Sea looking at south winds at 10 to 15. For the day on Monday, look for north winds 15 to 20 knots for the Chukchi Sea. Otherwise, the western Arctic coast, northwest at 10, northwest 15 for the central coast, and 10 to 15 knots from the west to north for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast.